There is a type of calm that is rarely seen, a calm so profound that it makes people stop and stare, as if you exist on a different plane. This is not the calm taught in meditation classes or described in self-help books. This is the calm that comes from mastering the mind so completely that no situation, no chaos, and no external pressure can shake it. You have likely seen someone like this before. While everyone else panics in an important meeting, they speak with ease, their hands steady, their mind razor sharp. While a crowd panics during a crisis, they move with deliberate control, unhurried and precise. People look at them and think, how can they remain so composed? The answer lies not in luck or natural talent, but in a systematic method of mind training that has existed for centuries. Miyamoto Musashi, Japan's greatest samurai, never lost a single duel in his life. Not because he was faster or stronger, but because his mind remained unshakable under pressure. He understood that the true battlefield is not external, it is within the mind. Most people crumble under pressure because they try to control their emotions after they arise, which is already too late. By the time adrenaline spikes, the heart races, and fear grips the body, the mind is already reacting to imagined threats, not reality. Musashi's approach is radically different. He trained long before the duel, long before danger appeared, so that when the moment arrived, his mind was already in a state of readiness. Calmness, in this sense, is not something you achieve in the moment. It is something you cultivate daily, in every small interaction, every trivial task, every low-stakes decision. It is the accumulation of practice, preparation, and mental conditioning. This is what separates the unshakable from the easily rattled. Take John, an ambitious executive. Each time he faced a presentation or a negotiation with stakes high enough to matter, he would crumble. His mind blanked, his voice shook, and his body betrayed him. He tried breathing exercises, guided meditations, and even therapy, yet nothing worked. The problem wasn't a lack of knowledge or skill, it was the mind itself. His brain transformed imagined failure into a life-or-death scenario, triggering the same responses as if he were facing an actual tiger. He wasn't reacting to the situation, he was reacting to his own fear of the situation. This is the essence of pressure. It is a story the mind tells itself. Understanding this is the first step toward mastery. When you realize that pressure is internal, not external, you gain the ability to dismantle it piece by piece, using the same principles that Musashi applied on the battlefield. Musashi taught that the mind should be like water. When water is calm, it perfectly reflects the world. When it is turbulent, it distorts everything it touches. Most readers interpret this metaphor as advice to relax, but it is much deeper. It is the foundation of Heijoshin, the unshakable mind. In life or death duels, there is no room for hesitation or self-doubt. A single tremor of the hand or misstep of thought could mean death. Musashi trained his mind to remain undisturbed, to maintain a stable center, to act precisely while chaos swirled around him. John discovered that the same principle applied to his corporate life. The presentations, negotiations, and conflicts were not themselves the source of anxiety. The anxiety came from the stories he told himself. Once he understood this, he could begin to train his mind to react differently. Calmness, he learned, is not something you summon in the moment. It is something you build over months through deliberate practice in ways so subtle that no one notices until the effect is undeniable. The next step is the cultivation of the ordinary mind, or Heijoshin. This is the ability to maintain the same mental state in every circumstance, whether facing a minor inconvenience or a life-threatening challenge. Musashi did not collapse under pressure because he did not allow external events to dictate his mental state. He practiced calmness in the smallest of tasks, drinking tea, walking through the streets, or speaking with a merchant. He rehearsed presence and clarity every day in mundane situations so that when the moment of crisis arrived, the mind remained steady. John adopted the same approach. He began with small exercises. He practiced ordering coffee without distraction, responding to emails with calm focus, and negotiating trivial matters with the same clarity he had at home. Initially, his body resisted. The heart raced, hands trembled, and the mind fought the new pattern. This is natural. Our nervous systems are conditioned over millions of years to panic in the face of perceived threats. But consistent practice gradually rewires the brain. Ordinary mind becomes instinct, calm becomes second nature, and when the real pressure arrives, it does not break you because you have trained to remain unshakable. Musashi's third principle, productive emptiness, or MU, builds on this foundation. He did not simply seek calm, he sought a mind free of unnecessary clutter. Productive emptiness is not blankness, it is the removal of irrelevant thoughts, fears, and anxieties. Every mental distraction diverts energy from action, clarity in presence. John implemented this by asking himself 3 essential questions before every high-stakes situation. What do I need to do now? What do I need to know now? How do I need to be now? Everything outside these 3 questions, fear of judgment, anxiety about the future, regret over past mistakes, was discarded. Only the immediate task, essential knowledge, and ideal mental state remained. This is the true power of Musashi's approach. Clarity, focus, and energy are preserved for the present moment. By removing the mental noise, John found that pressure no longer dictated his reactions. Calmness was no longer a technique, it became his natural state. The fourth principle is ghost preparation, the deliberate rehearsal of high-pressure scenarios. Musashi understood that calmness under real threat comes from experience, not hope. He imagined every duel, every possible attack, every possible provocation, and practiced responding with precision and composure. John mirrored this principle in his work life. Every day for 20 minutes he visualized upcoming presentations, difficult questions, and objections. He imagined himself responding with the same calmness he displayed in ordinary daily activities. His brain could not fully distinguish between imagined and real experience. By the time the real presentation arrived, he had already encountered it hundreds of times in his mind. The result was not luck, it was mastery. This preparation is what separates reactive individuals from strategic ones. Calmness is not spontaneous, it is the inevitable product of deliberate, consistent rehearsal. The final principle is the unshakable center, the embodiment of Heijoshin. This is the state in which calm becomes impervious, where the mind, identity, and presence remain fixed, regardless of external events. Musashi cultivated this to such an extent that no opponent, no surprise, and no danger could penetrate his focus. John applied this principle in his ultimate test, a high-stakes boardroom presentation worth millions. As he entered the room, he felt nothing but presence, no nervousness, no doubt, no anxiety. He simply was. His voice was steady, his hands still, and his mind perfectly clear. Difficult questions and aggressive challenges did not disturb him. He observed, he absorbed, and he responded with clarity. By remaining unshakable, he forced others to reveal themselves first. Colleagues exposed weaknesses, competitors revealed strategies, and pressures that would have overwhelmed others became irrelevant. Calmness is not passivity, it is power. It is a weapon, subtle yet decisive. By mastering this, you force the world to move according to your steadiness. When all 5 principles, ordinary mind, productive emptiness, ghost preparation, environmental awareness, and unshakable center, are applied together, you achieve a transformation that goes beyond stress management. You do not merely survive pressure, you become immune to it. Your calmness becomes your identity. You no longer attempt to manage your reactions because there is nothing to manage. Calmness flows through your actions, your speech, and your presence. People notice it, they feel it. It intimidates them because your serenity exposes their own inner chaos. Musashi understood this centuries ago, and modern neuroscience confirms that individuals who maintain genuine calm under stress project authority, trustworthiness, and control. The same applies to anyone willing to follow the system. John was promoted, respected, and trusted because his calmness was tangible. It changed the way the world interacted with him. And this is the ultimate lesson. True power comes not from reacting to events, but from maintaining a steady center while the world around you swirls in turmoil. Mastery is not instantaneous. It requires repetition, patience, and deliberate action. You begin in small, low-pressure moments and gradually expand your ability to maintain calm. You practice awareness, focus, and presence daily. You mentally rehearse scenarios, discard irrelevant thoughts, and cultivate your unshakable center. Over time, ordinary mind solidifies, productive emptiness becomes instinctive, Ghost preparation builds anticipation and confidence. Environmental awareness sharpens perception, and the unshakable center emerges fully. You become someone the world cannot move, a force of quiet power. Pressure becomes irrelevant because it cannot touch your foundation. Serenity is no longer a technique, it is a state of being. Musashi achieved it through relentless discipline and focus. John achieved it through application in his modern life, and so can anyone willing to commit. Calmness is not a state, it is mastery, identity, and the ultimate weapon. To embody it is to transform yourself, commanding presence, control, and authority in every sphere of life. Pressure slides off you, failure is irrelevant, and the world bows to the unshakable.